Welcome everybody. We are starting into our ESO housing hike. This is showcasing creative player houses in the Elder Scrolls Online. And I'm OmerHart Ellis. I'll be your tour guide as we visit a bunch of homes right now on the PC EU server. This is something I stream live each week at twitch.tv/jhartellis. You're always welcome to join during the live stream, or if you're watching on the YouTube VOD, if you could please subscribe, that helps a ton. So, no particular theme for this. We'll go get some decoration inspiration, see some awesome creative builds here. So we are starting in Ninepence's Serenity Falls. They said that they made a kind of castle type of thing. And does it look like they made a kind of castle type of thing? It sure does. It sure does. So the Waking Flame update added a lot of these Leowen structural furnishing plans, like these walls with the windows or the turrets, some nice archways. That's not all that is in here, though. I see that Ninepence has also used a lot of the Solitude structural items as well, and just kind of taking us all in. All the turrets look awesome, so it really makes it all stand out. So let's go look at this. And it's raining right now. I don't have any control over that. I like the bridge there, really making this feel a bit lived in. It's a little nice with all of the rhododendrons and wisteria about, nice lighting about. I do have this turret with all these cannons, call them cannons, actually just stoves, but it looks like a fort here, right? It's well fortified, it's protected, massive firepower behind that. I love how things are just like really lined up and stitched together here, so that it just kind of elongates the walls here. With the bridges and everything. There's these nice alcoves as well. They've been adding a lot of these structural furnishings. They'll be adding a whole bunch of Daedric, Deadlands style structural furnishings with the Deadlands update as well. And looking forward to that. I've been previewing those on PTS. It seems like a type of build where you just kind of enjoy the scenery here. Think about the types of people that might live here or maintain this, or may have been here before. It feels like this has been here a while, right? Really good use of all these rocks as well. Using the waterfall that comes with the house and kind of building around that. Figuring out where you're actually going to put structures, where you're going to put the rocks, how you have to match the terrain that way, and then how you filled in with the plants and whatever as well. Light the path up. Just very, very well constructed. Love this custom bridge as well. Nice cobbled bridge using lots of different furnishings. Oops. Oh no. Yeah, so this is what I always like to showcase during these sorts of housing hikes, is creative uses of furnishings. So lots of people go about housing differently with the way that the housing editor works, where you can overlap things, combine things as much as you want. You can have multiple things in the same space. You can rotate things, move them up and down, turn light effects on and off, that sort of things. There's just infinite ways of doing it, and so maybe have a bridge in mind. Well, how do you make a nice looking bridge? And so kind of think about the different pieces that can work with that. Make it your own. And no two people are going to do it exactly the same. I always like it when it is a little personalized and unique that way. Oh, there's actually an interior here as well. Oh, these custom couches. How awesome is this? So using some of these Leowen benches, they kind of have that nice satiny, kind of glistening look to them, but then using these Hallelujah cabinets on the edge, just to make it a little sturdier, because these benches don't actually have the armrests or the back to them, so that's all been custom made. The brown and the orange go pretty well together, and the fabric material there also picks up the flickering of the candle in the fireplace there. ESO does a really good job with a lot of the lighting effects and water effects, and so it can feel very realistic. Okay, coin. Must be some sort of like an inn. Custom cabinetry here as well. Okay, go up there. Nope, this is blocked off. Rent a room. Go up. So much light. Yeah, okay. Keep on exploring this place a bit. I don't think I can actually get up there then. But I can at least look at it. I like how it all kind of overhangs the cliff here. Makes it really not, like, scalable. So it feels like you couldn't really invade this place. The natural fortifications using the terrain here and everything. Good vantage points. Feels like they're a little paranoid, maybe. A little paranoid of invasion, but it's what you have to be. Especially if this is supposed to be in Tamriel. There's always war. There's always battles. I wonder if this is supposed to be like on Nirn, or if this is supposed to be more of like a real world type of a fortification. Either way it works. It's another big distinction you can do with housing, which is you can make it like you're in the Elder Scrolls universe, or you can make it a bit more realistic, or you can make it you can go totally crazy with it too, make it an alternate reality of whatever you want, whatever you can imagine. Okay, just really enjoying the scenery here. Looks like I can go down to something down here. So we had like an inn up above. Seems like you could have maybe a restaurant with a service down here by the waterfall. Beautiful scenery. It's amazing just how three-dimensional this all is, where... Oh, there we go. Yep, go and order... Custom order here. Looks like we have all the ingredients for a custom-made pizza or something here. Nice flat dough, and maybe cut some sausages up, make a tomato sauce, add some cheese to it, mushrooms. Looks like they're building a pizza. Don't see a finished product, but I'm guessing that's what they're making. Or drinks, lots of drinks. And we do have the companions, allies here, house guests here. It's making it feel like this is, fully staffed and everything that you need. Everybody says, I'm so happy with these structural pieces. They really are changing the housing scene for the better. Yeah, they really help you fill the houses in and customize things the way that you want. And then you can add the smaller details to fill that in and work within your item limits a little bit better. So, okay, what a great way to start from Ninepence. I do have 3 more homes to get to, and I think I saw everything. Also just a great atmosphere. Yeah, as far as saying it's very three-dimensional, it's like everywhere you look, it looks like it's part of it. It's not just hard to pull off. Hard to pull that off where you're actually decorating the entirety of the house, or blocking off the parts that you don't want people to get to. But yeah, everywhere I go, it seems like it's all a very part of a cohesive build here. Different world. Okay. Yeah, bigger pieces equals less items. I like that. Yeah, it helps a lot. I like the small details too. Small details are much appreciated. Okay, we'll continue along here. Go to Thysbe's Stay Moist Mansion. They have an Argonian temple. I don't see a lot of love for Argonians, so I'm actually pretty excited to show off a fun Argonian build. Argonians are the lizard-like peoples of Tamriel. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, they have an Argonian temple. They've added a custom volcano. I like that. I like that. There's this really interesting furnishing from the Undaunted Quartermaster. It's a special achievement furnisher vendor right next to the Undaunted Pledge quest givers. And you can actually unlock various furnishings from that. And there's this one orb with this rotating fire, and so it's awesome because it makes it look like there's like a fiery flow coming down the mountain. So that's all been custom added out there. And then a lot of these kind of Murkmire furnishings. I don't know why people don't do more with the Murkmire stuff. They do have the Writ Voucher vendor recipes, so a lot of the plans aren't terribly expensive, and the Hackling plumage isn't too inaccessible either. Love the cluttered bookcases here. So you can start with a bookcase. I think they have the full version here, but then you can add all these little extra details, little bottles, little pearls, little statues, you know, just little fun little things with a little bit of color, so they draw your attention. Fun things, fun things. A lot of antiquities kind of scattered throughout here too. That's fun. Argonian Temple probably feature a lot of texts and everything here. Nice library feel. Really appreciate kind of the old feel going on with this. It feels usable. It feels maintained. A couple things that help with that would be like the active desk with the cluttery books, or the active incense and the candles. Just these little things that indicate, hey, people are still maintaining this, being respectful of it. It's often that you read into little details like that. At least it's what I usually do. Maybe do a pass through your home and see if there are anything that stands out as being kind of like it's not really fitting the flow of it. I really love this custom scroll bookcase up on the wall, like it's embedded in there instead of just kind of flush with the floor there. I think that's a Craglorn furnishing up above as well. Yeah, lots of great achievement vendor items and home goods furnishings from all the different zones. Definitely check those out. Lizard here. I really like the texture on this. I think this is a Murkmire platform, but the upside down part of it, and it has more washed out type of a texture going on with it, but it kind of reminds me of a lot of the furnishings, the structural furnishings that they've been adding, like the wainscoting or some of the Markarth platforms as well. Just a little bit more minimalistic, and then you can kind of add your own details here. Big Sithis statue here. Prominent, so Sithis. Revered amongst, I would probably say, most Argonians, from what I can tell. Agent of change, for the most part, right? Love the lizard up on the wall. So, normally if you think of a pet or something, you just plunk it down on the ground. Well, not all pets have to stay on the ground, right? You can rotate this, put it up on the wall, like it's just kind of there. Definitely see little lizards around here. They scurry up the walls, or it's fun. Ooh, we have like a throne in the temple. I always like opportunities for like these sorts of shots. Sit in the fancy throne. Big fan of custom chairs and thrones like this, because you have like this good focal point, and then how do you build off of that? Lots of times they'll use elements of symmetry or just various symbols of power. Lots of times going really big with it. Like this whole scene kind of fits the whole screen here. Great use of the Murkmire calendar as a backdrop there. Gallery item you can earn. Yeah, just loving all the little details of the Argonian stylings going on with this place. Dropstitch in chat says never really used Murkmire, but there's some fine stuff. Seems like we have some sort of an offering here. A heart. A bit of fruit. Makes you wonder about the heart, especially. Oh, lovely. Wow, they managed to get a lot of these Merkmeyer antiquities, and they're just using the top of it. Has this unique kind of glassy purple texture on the top of it, and so just using that for some texture up on the wall. Okay, good deal, good deal. They have a lot of these. They're just like embedded throughout this place. They must have spent a lot of time farming at Merkmeyer. Kind of keeps the build nice and put together, though. Can I go through here? Ooh, secret room? No. kind of a little secret room. You can spy on people through the holes in the carpet. There you go. It's like the tribe leader's advisor sneaks around there. Okay, fun place, fun place. More to see here. Argonians usually in the swampier areas, so a lot of really lush, vibrant plant life. Often goes hand in hand with Argonian things. Love this with the scuttle blooms and everything going on. Very active. Usually a little bit dangerous. A lot of unknown plants out there that will bite your head off or sting ya or eat ya or whatever. So good swampy feel on this. A lot of color throughout the garden here as well. I always appreciate a well-constructed garden. Actually having a garden contest in a couple days here. Oh, there's a view. The cool thing about this as well is since the Stay Moist is also in an Argonian zone, you can look out and everything out there also fits that swampy feel. So it feels very, very much embedded within the terrain here. Very much like it belongs here. And quite fancy. I didn't really look at the view here. Oh yeah, there's a good view. Oh, I'm gonna fall out. I can see the Zadmir and everything down below. Big history. Yeah, great view. I feel like I could fall, and I don't really want to. Maybe I shouldn't. You won't? I won't? Okay, they say I won't fall. Oh, they're right. They built this right up against the invisible wall of the house. That's a good thing, is that you can always see out a little bit farther than you can build. From the temple down to the hatching gardens. Wait, I missed one important view apparently. Maybe? Or was that it? With his back there. That was it? Okay, thank you. I just thought that was it with his down below, right? Is that what they tend to do? They put the eggs under the history? At least sometimes I've seen them done that way. Okay, I think that will do it then. Well, thank you so much. Argonian Temple. Perfectly constructed. And not using new Leyland furnishings or anything like that, but using a lot of the other Argonian furnishings and in ways I haven't seen before. So this is awesome. A real treat. Save the eggs. Prevent them all from being smashed. I remember something like that. Poor eggs. I think I didn't save any of them. It still counted. Oh, no. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Thysbe. Great place. We'll keep going along. 2 homes left today. Go to OmerHart's Coldharbour Surreal estate. I say day is best. It fortunately is day. I've gone to several of OmerHart's homes before here on the channel. lots of times does like PvP role-playing types of houses. We'll see if that's what they did here. Or maybe they did something different. Lots of times Imperial focused. Oh, we have a custom structure. So this is the Coldharbour Surreal Estate. Coldharbour Surreal Estate is just a flat place with kind of a blue atmosphere, and so literally everything that you see here has been added. All the walls and the walkways and stairs and doors and everything. This has all been added, custom. So what do we have? We have a chapel. Looks like a chapel. This very much reminds me of Panther Fang Chapel in Blackwood. Maybe that's what they were going for with this. It even has a stairway going down. I think it's maybe supposed to be Panther Fang, but maybe in a different time. Maybe a little repurposed. Maybe they couldn't get their hands on Panther Fang, so they made it in Coldharbour. That might be what it is. Zenithar, Trade B. All the coins, Trade B. Okay, good deal. Zenithar actually is kind of prominent in the Blackwood quests as well. A little bit. Few people that are loyal to Zenithar at least. I really love how this... Is it called Imperial Shrine? I think it's the Imperial Shrine of the Babe. I'm not 100%. That is what it is. Okay, yeah, it's been really changed up with all these candles and everything. Again, it makes it look like a lot of care has been taken in this. I like the prayer statues there. It's a very reverent place. Love how all the stained glass effects are coming in here. Very bright. Really beautiful here. A couple offerings being made here. And then, it's not just Zenithar, we do have the other divines being represented here with little mini shrines. So we have, Stendar, and Zenithar, and Mara, and Kynareth, and Julianos, and Bella, and Arke, and Akatosh. Lovely. I remembered them all this time, I think. Okay. Oh, man, that is a lot of those stained glass windows. I think this is just using it mostly for the color, which is kind of crazy, but it looks great. So it's like perfect for an event if that's what you need as an event space here, right? Very big, handle a lot of people. And it's crazy because this has all been custom built from the floor up, including the floor. Yeah, beautiful look to it. And then looks like I can go down too. So I had to go up the stairs so that I can come back down here as well. And going down... Now in Panther Fang, at least, it's kind of like these watery, flooded walkways. Oh, and then it's kind of also just kind of barren. So let's see what they've done here. Ooh, it's more like a crypt, like a catacomb type of a feel. This not so much taken care of. We have cobwebs and everything. It's quite a bit darker. Feels dusty almost. It's kind of just the textures and everything. I see spiders scuttling about. I love the character pathing with the spiders. Oh, there's a spider in there. It's like secret passageways and cave-ins and everything here. You have to kind of worry. Ah, there's a spider. Ack. Okay. Stay there. Don't come closer. But still, it's not completely deserted either. Maybe that's just for lighting effects. But it definitely feels like somebody's studying down here. Somebody's reading down here. Somebody's discovering the secrets of this place. It seems to be a prominent room. Yeah, how awesome is the layout on this? They basically recreated a different house in Coldharbour Surreal Estate, which is Kind of crazy to me. Just keeps going, just keeps going. Wonder if they have like any secrets back here. Probably not so much. Seems like they'd make them more obvious if it was the intent. Okay, how fun. Okay, and then back up to the chapel. It definitely has this really ancient feel to it. I love this. I love this. So, thank you, OmerHart. I think that's it then. Unless if this goes out anywhere, but I don't. That just goes back there. Okay, nope. That'll be it then. Like perfect. It's like a perfect recreation and has its own personality. Panther Fang Chapel, just definitely different. Bit more colorful. This is a bit more austere here, even with all the tapestries. It does seem like a great place for like a role-playing activity, a guild activity. Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I have one final home today from Cerulione. Cerulione? Cerulione. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I've gone to at least one of their homes before. Going to their Autumn's Gate here. Autumn's Gate. I always encourage people to get Autumn's Gate because it's only 60,000 gold, and it actually comes with a flaming firelogs furnishing that will pay for itself, so more than pay for itself. But what has Cerulione done with Autumn's Gate? They've completely changed this up. So using the courtyard, so basically Autumn's Gate is just like a small courtyard with like a small Nord home in it. But they've changed this up a lot. They built up with it, changed the textures and everything, built some walls here. We even have this nice wooden stairway that has been added with the Waking Flame update. And we're on top of the roof. Custom roof here. Rooftop terrace with a great view out. Autumn's Gate is in, I want to say the Rift. Yeah, in the Rift. So great look out to kind of the fall colors here. Beautiful trees. Always liked the view of the Rift. The ceiling is higher than you thought. Yeah, you can build it all the way up to the roof, so that's kind of cool. This is the part of the house that actually comes with it. Just kind of using that as a wall instead. Clever use of that. And when you have such a high vantage point here, such a beautiful view, you can really maybe be inspired to draw painting or to gaze up at the stars or have a nice warm meal. Then we have a greenhouse, which is basically a house in and of itself. They have actually added to the rooftop structure here as well. And then inside, very inviting. Kind of like a cabin up above everything in the mountains. Place to read. Play a game. Again, enjoy the beautiful views down there. Even see the lovely water. Very modern style of fireplace with the glass and everything. Hey, they didn't have to move the flaming fire logs out of the house. That's what you get. And the kitchen here, again, a bit more modern. We even have like a little bread warmer there. It's nice. Big stack of plates. I imagine they probably have a lot of guests here. Probably pretty busy, cozy place when it's full of people. Love the greenhouse. Has all this nice, curvy woodworking is going on with it. And if you build up into the top part of it, then you can really see that up close. And still get all those beautiful views. Love the custom cabinets and everything. It's really embedded within the walls of this, so they've just really retextured this. They added this whole second floor here as well, so this has all been added. So the stairway and all the logs and the second floor, using some merchant stalls for this, I think is what they're called. Yeah, merchant stalls just for the wood texture. So just because something is called a merchant stall doesn't mean you have to use it as a merchant stall. You can just use it as a floor or as a wall or however you want. So, okay, it's so cozy here. Definitely this really kind of upscale cabin feel going on with it. It's a max of the ceiling. You can't jump on that. Oh, I can't even jump up there. Wait, I can't even jump on the bed then. Oh yeah, this is the very tippy top of the house. So funny. No jumping on the bed. can't even get in the bed. Roll into it, crawl into it. I want to go on like a vacation and like book this place. I had some scout leaders growing up that had a, well, at least a scout leader that had a cabin. I'm very much reminded of that right now. I would hate to have to maintain it in the off months. Anyway, old houses had the low ceilings. Well, you're kind of high up here. It's not super high up. They have been generally a little bit more generous with the ceiling height. That's another thing with a lot of the houses. If you see a courtyard, and you maybe don't like the view from the courtyard, well, if you build up, and with these new stairways and everything, it's fantastic because you can really build height quickly, without a lot of trouble. And then you can really get just such a better view out, and feels more immersive that way, and maybe a little elevated, a little fancier as well. So if that's what you're going for. Swankery, love Swankery, it says really lovely. Thank you. And that will do it for now. That's our 4 houses for today. I'll wrap up here, and then we'll do some giveaways for Twitch chat. So thank you, everybody. We went to 4 homes today. We went to Ninepence's Serenity Falls with the kind of castle type of a thing, which was really fun. Seeing a lot of the new layout and furnishings, and really just nicely put together with all the plants and everything around the waterfall. We went to Thysbe's Stay Moist with the Argonian Temple. Really creative use of the structural pieces on that. And we just felt like you were there. Very, very well put together. OmerHart's Coldharbour Surreal Estate with the chapel and the crypt down below. That was super, super creative. Amazing. It was all from scratch. And Cerulione's Autumn's Gate here with the custom build up above. Really love this feel going on. Okay, and that will do it. We'll continue to have fun here on the channel. And if you haven't subscribed on my YouTube channel, that'd be awesome. And continue to have fun with housing, have fun with ESO, and stay spicy. Nope.